everyone, Mr. Comics 89 here. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever time it is you're working on here. This is a little fun video I wanted to decide to do, just a little update on my shelves. I mean, you might have noticed a few videos in the background here recently that my look behind me has changed ever so slightly. I changed how I have displayed my books. So, and I'll explain that in a second. I'll include a picture, because I thought about filming during the process of, taking it down, putting it up, kind of a thing. But when I first started doing it, I was having trouble taking them off because the screws, or the screwdriver I was using wasn't working as much, and so I was just, rather than trim down the video, I just decided, you know what, screw it. I'll put a before kind of picture, or kind of a picture from a still shot of a video, and then I'll show afterwards what I did. So, there was a video a while ago on Mint Hunter Comics channel, basically on different display methods for slabs. You got your, mount thing, frame that, if you see Reggie Collects videos, the thing he uses to display his books, as a little thing to do. And a couple other shelving ideas, sorry, one of those things I use during the video. I use a material called J channel, and it's very specific to his name. It's a bit of a J. This is a 1/4 inch one or 3/4 inch one. So what it does, like I said, it creates, like I said, the little J hook. I had screwed it into the wall through these holes, securely into the wall. Sorry, my nose is stopped up this morning. And then I had another one on top. And what that would do is it would hold the book. It would hold the book in place. And so I had it spaced just enough to where the top of the box was showing. Because if I go further down, obviously, what's the point of that, right? Now for the bottom, it covered up a portion of the bottom because it had to be displayed that way. But the problem with J channel, and again I'll do it here, all my books, when they were displayed, and just for the sake of argument I'm going to do it like this, or along the wall like this, I couldn't just pull them off. I didn't want to pull this, you can't really pry this material up to release it, because then you're going to risk breaking this, you're going to wear it out, and it's not going to be good after a while. So if I wanted a book that was clear over here on this end, and the opening I had was over here, I had to get all these books out, slide them out across to get to the one book over here. And then I'd slide them all back and all that. So for books on this side, not so much of an effort. You pull 3 books out to get to the 4th book. Over here, I had like 6, I had 6 to do or whatever, and I got tired of sliding all those books out to get one book, then slide all the books back. So I thought there had to be a better. I love my dog. I'm gonna come over here, fart because you're not paying attention to me, and then leave, and so you can suffer in silence. But what I have here in material, I had an idea, so I created a board that's 1 inch thick, 1 inch thick by 1 inch thick, and all that. So that way it can fit the thinnest of CBCS slabs. Like my Amazing Spider-Man #4, which is also the tallest of the slabs, because new CBCS, old CBCS, and CGC all varied ever so slightly in how they made. The old CBCS is taller than the new CBCS and CGC. So all these shelves, except for this one here, this first row, were built in a way to fit all that. So that way all my slabs could fit there, because I couldn't fit. It's alright, puppies, alright. Be right back. Anyway, where was I? 1 inch by 1 inch, so it could fit the height of it. It could fit the thinnest of slabs all the way up to my, because I couldn't display my Amazing Spider-Man 800 signed by Mark Bagley because that 800 book was thick. I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it into this J channel. It was just too thick. You know, I would seriously have to force it open, and I'd be scratching a book or a slab to get it in and out. So that wouldn't work. So I wanted it 1 inch by 1 inch thick, so that way I could fit my ASM 800 slab just over my shoulder right there. I could fit it and display it on the wall. Alright, so then I had to come up with material. The material I came up with, got this from my local building supply. Now this is a material that I had left, but it's a thin piece of material, like 1/8 of an inch thick, clear plastic kind of thing, whatever. So I used a cutter, you know, kind of a straight edge of a middle ruler, whatever, and break this off here. And then I measured it. It's the width of a ruler, you know, like a normal plastic or wooden ruler. And then I started out doing, I think, 1.5 inches, 1 3/4 inches. And then I finished off with the, just saying, you know what, 2 inches. And I created 2 inch thick, or 2 inch long by the dimensions of a ruler pieces. And so what I would do, so let's see, I'm gonna have to turn this around. Alright, so what I did is the little material here, like I said, 1.5 inches to 2 inches, a little thick. Once I secured it into the wall, you know, in 3 spots with little tiny picture hanger anchor things that each hold 30 pounds each. I have tighten the screws here, drill a hole through the plastic, and then lightly into the wood, not too tight. So now this thing here keeps it from falling forward. I'm gonna do this one so this is better. See, it won't fall, it won't slide out. And if it starts to fall forward, it'll just sit there like that until I come into the room and I just push it back against the wall and it stands up straight. And then all I have to do to get it off, instead of sliding all of these books down, so instead of sliding ASM 2, ASM 3, ASM 4, ASM 5 down, I can just twist this one over there, which I'll display by this one, twist it over here, and it pop off the wall, and then twist it back. I'll show with this one. Twist it up. And I got my spot open on the wall. I'm done looking at my book. I put it back against the wall. Put my little latch down, and the book is displayed. So that is my my little display and all that. You know, my other material is a J channel, so what I call this, the M channel, the wood channel. It's a little simple thing, and plus, like I said, where the J channel would cut off, the J channel would cut off a little bit of, the J channel would cut up just a little bit of here, like it was the CGC Universal Grade label, or on top of here, that little dark blue spot, would be cut off, you know, because it's hidden behind the J channel, because that's where it holds the lip. The bottom part of the comic would be hidden just a little bit, and so this wooden frame that I built here, the full book is displayed from bottom to top, and it's like I said, latched securely in place. Now I may add something in the future, like in the corners between the two books, to make sure it doesn't slide down, you know, because or I replace this material that I used, you know, for little latch purposes. I replaced this little material I used with something that's thinner and longer, so it acts as a guard in the bottom as well as the latch for the top. Now, because I'm that confident, so I just have to find the right material to use, or a way to cut the material, because breaking off all the pieces, I'm breaking off using a quote-unquote glass cutter and all that only works so well. But it's nice. I like it. I was able to fit in 6 more books on this wall here because I was able to stretch it from the corner behind me all the way to my comic pop closet over there in my office, this was the quote-unquote 4th bedroom that my office is in. So it's nice. I like it a lot. It looks so much better. So anyway, that's my new display method. I hope you enjoy it. Hope you like it. Let me know what you think. I realize there's other people out there who would have shelves that would go out like a couple inches where you could lean the book. Kind of like this, where you could lean the book on there and then easily just pull the book off. But I don't know. My local Walmart has nothing like that I can find, at least. My local small hardware store, literally has like 1/10 of what Home Depot would have, if I'm being generous. They would not have the kind of stuff Home Depot or Lowe's would have. And I'm 2.5 hours away from the nearest one, or 2 hours away from the nearest one, to get any of that kind of material. So this method here works for me. It looks good, it works, and I'm quite confident that no books are going to fall from the wall, just like I was with the J channel. Because it won't slide out unless I am fidgeting with it, trying to get it off the wall, and bottom starts sliding. In that regard, every single book wants to fall forward. None of them ever want to fall down because they're right flat up against the wall. If they're leaning flat up against the wall, they don't really start sliding down, they start falling forward. But and then the other slabs, like these old CBCSs, are designed to fit snug in there. This ASM4 here, I don't even need that little latch to hold that in there. That's how snug it is. Now the newer CBCS cases would I can get it just off because it's literally much smaller. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of my new display system. Get a better shot. All behind me. I'll try and put in I'll try to put in a little before shot of what the J channel looked like. And so, you might have noticed behind me the things that changed. You might not have, but take care. See you guys next time. Happy collecting. Talk to you later.